Alright, I have another X and Y Wi-Fi battle here. As you can see, my opponent has a pretty nice team, some lesser seen Pokemon. I'm always a fan of Kecleon. He has what could be a Mega Heracross, what could be a Mega Gardevoir, Shuckle, Chansey, Exeggutor, and of course the Kecleon. I have a Zoroark, Braixen, Garbodor, Clawitzer, Glalie, and Haxorus. This is a pretty even matchup, I'd say. Lead off with my Garbodor to get my spikes up. He's lead off with Kecleon. I'm actually kind of liking this matchup. Gets me straight with the fake out. He's Life Orb. I have not seen a Life Orb set yet. Like, ever. He goes for the Shadow Sneak. I guess he's trying to get some damage off. And it doesn't really do that much. Luckily for me. I'm actually going to set up a layer of Toxic Spikes here. And he's going to go for another Shadow Sneak. So he has a lot of priority moves. I'm going to set up a layer of spikes here. And right now I'm in a pretty good position. I have the Black Sludge recovery. And New Jersey's basic job, my Garbodor, his main job is to set up those spikes. He's going to switch out here into his Exeggutor. And he's going to take some Toxic Spikes, add some Spikes damage. But he actually has a Lumberry. So he might be a Harvest set. I'm going to set up another layer of spikes here. I'm going to switch out. I switch into my trump card, my Braixen, the MVP of my team. Actually, it's my Zoroark. Disguised as my Braixen. And then take him up the Dark Pulse. So that Exeggutor is down early. He's gonna switch into his Heracross. I'm scared it might be Scarf. Or at least he might have one of those Guts set. I've seen some with Guts before. I'm gonna switch out here back into my Garbodor. He's gonna go for the close combat. It does a lot more than I thought it would actually. But I don't think he has Guts. He might have Moxie. He's gonna take some poison damage here. He's gonna go for a chip away. So I'm surprised he's not Scarf, which is good to know. I'm gonna go for another layer of spikes here. He keeps on taking damage, let that rack up, and I keep getting HP back from my Black Sludge. Goes for another close combat, and I live at 6. You know, in hindsight, I really should have gone for the gunk shot because I could have at least taken that thing out, honestly. But I'm going to go ahead and sack off my Garbodor here, regrettably, on this next attack. But he did his job, though. And the aftermath also. So that thing will eventually die. So I'm a fan of that. Gets the Moxie boost. That poison damage keeps on racking up. I'm gonna switch into my Glalie here, my Choice Bandit Glalie, named 98% face, 2% horns, and I'm Ice Shard him and take him out. He's gonna switch back into his Kecleon here, and he gets poisoned badly. So I'm actually going to make a switch here and it's something more fitting. And go into my brakes, and he goes for a power-up punch instead of a fake out, and that's actually my Zoroark. So yeah, I thought he'd go for the Shadow Sneak again, honestly, or the fake out. Alright, he's gonna go for the Shadow Sneak and regrettably take me out. At this point, I think I'm at a pretty nice advantage here. I still have my Glalie, my Revenge Killer with Ice Shard, so I can always come in and do that. Make sure to switch him back in. Go for the Ice Shard and take him out easily. He's slowly switches to his Lockdown, his Shuckle. I'm actually going to switch out here because I'm locked in the Ice Shard. I know that would not be enough. I'm actually going to switch into my Clawitzer. He's going to go for the Toxic. Which I'm not really surprised. These things always carry Toxic. Most of the time, at least. I'm actually an Assault Vest set, so I'm interested to see what his set he's running on his Shuckle is. They sometimes run Infestation. I'm gonna go for the Water Pulse, and I do not think it will take it out. It does not. It lives. Goes for a Shell Smash, and that's pretty scary. He's contrary, I think. Yes, he's a contrary Shell Smash. It doesn't really matter because the Toxic will take him out. He has the leftovers, but the Toxic most likely will take him out at this point. So yeah, at this point, his last remaining Pokemon is the Chansey, and I have the R Sphere for it. But at that point, he just forfeits. So yeah, we didn't really get to see any gameplay with Braixen. But in due time, that will come because I use it very often. Hope you enjoyed the battle. Until next time, later.